How's it going, everyone? Got quite a bit to go over in this video. There are rumors that Midnight Club will be getting some sort of reboot and potentially a new open world game. We'll talk about that. Dying Light 2 is a game that I am nearing the end of, and Techland just dropped some PlayStation fixes for the game, so I want to go over that and also talk a little bit about my opinions on the game. I am playing it on PC, so a little bit different as far as performance and things like that, but still generally the same game. And of course, news that I think everybody is quite well aware about at this stage of the game. Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 have been officially confirmed built on a brand new engine. Before I get into the video, just want to say right off the top, if you guys have played Dying Light 2, let me know your thoughts on the overall game without getting into spoilers. I want to hear your guys' opinions, so sound off in the comment section down below. Interested to hear what people think of the game, and again, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But first of all, Midnight Club, rumored to be getting a new open world game. This is after several job listings were spotted at Take-Two Interactive developer Visual Concepts. These were spotted over at Reset Era, mentioning consoles like PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo. The game will apparently be built on the Unreal Engine and will have an aspect of online multiplayer as well. Job listings did want to ensure the moment-to-moment network multiplayer experience is the best it can be, and sequels to many of our beloved franchises was said by Take-Two Interactive CEO, and a Midnight Club title could be something that is in development. Now, it'll be interesting to see if Midnight Club is a franchise that's decided to be brought back. When was the last Midnight Club title released? It was Midnight Club LA, right? That came out, I want to say, back in 2008. It's been a while. Let me actually pull up the release date, and I think that was the last one we saw. October 20th of 2008 is when we saw the NA, the North American release. I don't think there were any other games off the top of my head. There was the Midnight Club Los Angeles Complete Edition that released in 2009, but yeah, that was the last one. I remember picking this game up on the PS3, and I remember getting it like super discounted. I didn't pay full price for it. I think I picked it up Black Friday of like 2009 or something like that. Yeah, what a throwback. But I remember really liking Midnight Club LA. You know, my recollection of the game isn't super strong at this stage of the game. It's been, what, like 13 years since I played the game? 12 years since I played the game? It's been quite a while. But I remember it being a relatively fun and enjoyable racing game. And, you know, racing games aren't completely my cup of tea, but I thought it was a pretty good one from my recollection of it. You know, it's a franchise that would be pretty cool to see come back, and I think there is a lot of potential in the IP. And I do see people from time to time bringing it up. Where has Midnight Club been? We could use a new Midnight Club, etc., etc. And I do think, again, there are legs to the IP, and it would be nice to see Rockstar, Take-Two, and 2K all together, you know, utilize some of their IPs, because they have a back catalog of, you know, just very notable IPs. I mean, I can go back to Bully over and over again. That's one IP Rockstar has that it's just a shame it hasn't been utilized more, because I think a Bully 2, if they put the amount of resources that they put on, let's say, Red Dead 2, I think that game would do incredibly well from a commercial standpoint. Hopefully we see that at some point as well, but a Midnight Club revival would be pretty cool. Alright, moving on from that, definitely want to talk a little bit about Dying Light 2. Planning on beating the game today. Should have beaten it a few days ago, but got busy. It was Tuesday and Wednesday. I ended up getting busy, and I didn't play much video games at all those 2 days, but nevertheless, you know, sometimes you should take a couple days off from gaming. Got some real life stuff to take care of, you know? But nevertheless, been playing more Dying Light 2, and PlayStation fixes and improvements have been dropped. So this is an update you can download right now. Dropped yesterday. I want to go over some of the improvements, fix various situations when players could be disconnected in co-op, fix numerous crashes, fix story blocks, added additional video settings, fix blocks resulting in player ending in a death loop, fix issue when with player couldn't sell valuables to vendors, fixed occasional screen flickering on PS5, fixed issue with music streamer mode, causing one song not to be muted. Fixed issue with AI being immortal in some rare situations when playing in co-op. Fix various issues with stealth gameplay in co-op. Fix various issues with AI could be blocked in geometry. Added various AI visual adjustments. Various balance improvements. Fix rare issues when peers in co-op mode were unable to see the dialogue choices. Various performance optimizations. Various situations that could cause infinite black screens fixed. Fix of AI dead body replication in co-op. Fix infinite loading. And fix custom quest music for peers in co-op sessions. So quite a lot of fixes, quite a lot of minute issues, but, you know, those add up very, very quickly and can hamper the overall experience. So nice to see Tech9 continuing to update the game. One could make the argument that these updates should have been there from day one, but I digress. That's why when we were talking about this game, you know, if you were the kind of person that was trying to stay on a budget in the month of February, it would be very wise to wait on Dying Light 2. I mean, if you wait a couple months, more updates are going to roll out. You might be able to get the game discounted, and if you wait a couple years, I mean, if past this prologue and we look at Dying Light 1, the following Enhanced Edition was a great pickup, and now you have the Platinum Edition, and you get so much additional content. I know some people don't want to wait, you know, years to pick up Dying Light 2, but, you know, that's where I'm getting at. Waiting a couple months could be beneficial at the end of the day. My experience with Dying Light 2 is that I think it's a very good game. I think the parkour elements are great. Sometimes a little bit wonky and sometimes a little bit annoying, but I think for the most part, it's done really, really well. Combat is what it is. It does get better once you're unlocking more abilities. I know some people kind of see it as, oh, dodge, whack, 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 dodge, whack, whack, whack. And yeah, it can be that, especially if you're, like, upgrading pretty regularly and you're getting the best weapons available and whatnot. It could be just an instance of dodging, whack, whack, whack. You don't have to utilize the other abilities, but if you're playing on one of the harder difficulties, if you're playing on hard, let's say, you are going to have to, you know, use a little bit of strategy as well. But I think the parkour elements are the best part about this game. The story, I thought, was very intriguing at first, and now, at the point that I'm at, I thought we got into a little bit of a lull, but as I'm getting towards the climax of the game, it seems to be picking up again towards the end. So, that's where I'm at with the story. I want to see how it wraps up and what kind of finality we get within the story, but I think it's been rather decent. You know, there's a lot of decision-making in the game, so it's a game that, you know, is worthwhile to go through multiple times based on all the dialogue choices you have, and there's quite a bit, and there's quite a bit of difference in terms of the content changing in the game, and then you're talking about side quests, getting all the windmills, all that stuff. There's quite a bit to do in the game, but yeah, technically there are some issues, but overall I am enjoying it, and nice to see fixes continuing to roll out. Lastly, I do want to note that Call of Duty Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 have been officially confirmed and built on a brand new engine. Yeah, so this is probably the worst kept secret in all of gaming in recent memory, but, you know, Modern Warfare 2, I hope, turns out well. Call of Duty is a franchise, you know, that I am always, like, not excited for in the early portion of the year and the middle portion of the year, but as it gets closer and closer, and all my casual gaming buddies start talking about Call of Duty, being like, well, bro, you got the new Call of Duty, and Vanguard, that wasn't really the case. I'll be honest, like, none of my friends that are Call of Duty fans were really that excited about Vanguard, and I don't even know if any of them picked them up. Yeah, I don't think any of my boys picked up Call of Duty, which was a little bit surprising. But, nevertheless, Modern Warfare 2 is, like, when you're talking about Modern Warfare 2, I think there is going to be a little bit more buzz than Vanguard, and then you also attach Warzone 2 on there. That's going to be something that gets quite a bit of buzz, and, yeah, this obviously will be on PlayStation. It'll be interesting to see, you know, what the reception is getting closer to the release of the game and how the hype builds up. Modern Warfare 2019 was fairly good. It had a pretty decent campaign as well, so ultimately we'll see how this one turns out later in 2022. But that is gonna do it for me. Again, a new Midnight Club game is being rumored right now. We'll see what it is. You know, Visual Concepts could be working on a plethora of other things, but Midnight Club Revival would be pretty darn cool. Dying Light 2, my reception of the game has been pretty positive. Technical issues definitely in abundance, are there in abundance, but good to see it continues to get, you know, updated, and hopefully within a few months it's at its peak state. And then Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2 officially confirmed. We'll see how the buzz for that shakes out later in the year. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.